Wow. Look at Triple G. Oh, he gonna just drink it right there?
Hey, no, guys. Hey, Max.
Wow. What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. So this is Triple G. This is a new video. Triple G, he has a brand new energy drink or something that just came out, I guess in his native Kazakhstan. And the first thing, I ain't trying to be rude, but this is Ego Weight Watchers, aka Ill, where I give you guys a look into the fighter lifestyle before, after, and progress pics, especially when they have an upcoming fight. Now, in the words of Keanu Reeves in one of my favorite movies, Point Break, he's not coming back. After watching this video, I don't know if he's coming back. I don't know if this man intends to fight. Look at him. I've never seen Triple G look this big. Look at him right there. Look, he looked like Mr. Rogers, but he looked kind of massive right there. Just look right there. Have you ever seen Triple G,
Gennady, hey, no, guys, hey, Max.
Golovkin look like this previously? Triple G, I even seen like old videos of Gennady Golovkin, and he was doing all kinds of forearm exercises where he was flipping like kettlebells with his forearm, and he was ripped. Them days is over. Them days is over, Dozer, or at least for right now. See, look, yeah, I mean, come on. Tell me this doesn't blow your mind. That doesn't, like, we haven't seen Triple G since the Canelo fight, which I'm gonna get to. Oh, I got a lot to say about that. But you gotta feel me and admit that there's a pretty big difference in how Triple G used to look versus how his current shape, you know, and that's cool. Fair play to him. If he's happy, he's content. But you can't tell me that this is the same type of shape that he's always been in. He looks bigger than normal. So the reason why that's of concern is because Golovkin, last time he fought against Canelo. And in that fight with Canelo, payday, you want payday? I know that. In that Canelo fight, he didn't particularly look great through most of the fight. I do think he came alive and showed some heart later in the fight. He even hurt Canelo in the third fight, which is surprising. But they say the power is the last thing to leave. So he just hasn't looked the same for a while. Like when I watched Ryota Murata fights, he was getting tagged. Steve Rose, like these are guys that the old Triple G, when he was fighting Daniel Gill and Ishida and Dominique Wade, I really and truly believe that he would have blew these people out with little to no like struggle or strife for effort or getting hit. But you know what they say, Father Time is undefeated, and it looks like Triple G's really happily retired. He hasn't, to my knowledge, as of me recording this video, he hasn't actually came out and declared that he's retired. But if you look at him, he looks pretty happy and content, and he looks to be at a weight that was not the weight where he was a champion before. Like, here's the other thing. The fight at Canelo weight, you know, the Canelo fight, the third one, was at 168. That clearly wasn't a great weight for him. He didn't look as chipped up even at the weigh-in in that particular fight. And he didn't look sensational in the fight. like in the actual fight, even though I do think he did better in the back half of that fight. So to be honest, I feel like he kind of has to drop back down to 160. So this is Triple G in the shape he was in for the third fight. As you guys see, Eddie Hearn wasn't the promoter for the first two fights because Canelo was still with Golden Boy. So the disappointing thing for Canelo is that Canelo Alvarez, I told you, he keeps playing the same game all around the world, same song. It's just the same old song. Canelo keeps doing the same things, the same games. I told you, he waited, and he waited for Gennady Golovkin to age a bit more because he was hoping that he would be past his expiration date and a bit past his prime, which I think he was past his prime, but he thought he would be so far gone and so far removed from being at his best that he could knock him out, and he thought he could just really put a stamp on a trilogy. But it actually worked out different for Canelo because he didn't really stand much to gain fighting a 41-year-old Golovkin, and then you didn't even look great in the fight, so it really hurt him. Because if you notice, before the Jermell Charlo fight, people were saying Canelo was washed. People were saying, oh, does Canelo still have it? Can he still fight? Is he washed up? These are the statements that people were saying about Canelo. Partly, they said that you look at his last three fights, because he lost to Bivol. Then instead of rematching Bivol, he chose Golovkin, right? He chose Golovkin. And you see, does Golovkin look like the ferocious competitor that he used to be? You know what I mean? But he chose a 41-year-old Golovkin for obvious reasons. And you still didn't even like annihilate him. Like a prime Jermell Charlo might be able to stop Triple G. And the only reason I say prime is because he's been out for 3 years. But the way Triple G was looking, he didn't look like the HBO days. We'll just put it that way, right? So that's why Canelo picked him. And then Canelo didn't look that great at home in Mexico versus John Ryder. So when you add this all up, it looks bad for Canelo Alvarez because you purposefully waited till Triple G was aged a bit and had some more wear and tear, because he has a long, illustrious amateur. So it's not just about your pro career. He had a long, illustrious amateur career, 300, 200 fights or whatever he had, just like guys like Lomachenko. So if you know your boxing, you will know guys that have these crazy, lengthy, long amateur careers, they usually have a shorter shelf life in pro boxing because they stay, like Lomachenko, he stayed an amateur longer than the average person, versus Devin Haney, he's turning pro probably when he's 17. You know, Shakur tried for one Olympics, didn't get the gold medal. He's like, I'm turning pro. Floyd Mayweather got robbed in the Olympics. Roy Jones get robbed in the Olympics. They say, F that, I'm turning pro. Lomachenko stayed for 2 Olympics to become 2-time, gold medalist and gold medal winner. Same thing with Golovkin. He just was an amateur for so long. That's just a lot of travel, a lot of wear and tear in your body, a lot of fights and punches you're taking. And it's just a lot of mileage on you when it's all said and done because you've just been fighting for so long. Then as a pro, Golovkin got like 40 fights. So a dense and heavy amateur career plus a long, lengthy pro career, because 40 fights, not every fighter gets to 40 fights like Golovkin has. So all in all, Golovkin has just been in the game for a while and he looks content. A lot of people were questioning, is he done? Now, the fact that Golovkin ended in a loss, the fact that his last performance, he looked like almost like a shell of his former self. The fact that this video I'm showing you, he looked like low-key out of shape. I'll be surprised if he come back. If anything, he might, at best case scenario, I think Golovkin may do a hometown farewell fight where he fight like some type of DoorDash driver, or he fights somebody from, Bunnings or one of them places. I don't know what they got out there, but he fights someone from the local Home Depot, Kroger's or something like that, and just have a farewell fight like some of the fighters do. Like you see some of the Mexican legends, like they don't want to end on I think Eric Morales did it. I got to double check, but Eric Morales got knocked out by Danny Garcia. So it wouldn't be uncommon to do a farewell fight in Mexico. So your last fight is not, hey, I got stretched by Danny Garcia. So I don't know what Triple G with the future holds, but he looks done. Nope, Eric Morales, it looks like he just ended on the Danny Garcia loss. But you guys get what I'm saying. It makes sense to kind of do a farewell fight if you want to be, because Triple G never really fought in Kazakhstan since he's been Triple G in the HBO, because they were building him in America. So most of his fights were in America, right? He did fight in Japan, but he's not fighting at home. The way he's looking, he don't look like he even care about boxing anymore. Like, and that's what happens. Sometimes you have a long amateur and pro career, you don't have that passion anymore. You know, that passion leaves you. Let me know what you guys think, but it's a shame that Canelo picked him. Like, just because he doesn't even look like, and I understand that Canelo fought him before he looked this size, but Canelo just fought him last year and he already looking like this. So to be honest, it just seemed like his heart is not in boxing anymore. You don't even hear about him. You don't see him. He don't be at no fights. I don't even see this energy drink is the first little thing that I even seen from Triple G. So this is who Canelo's picking. I told y'all, Canelo, he picking guys like this that at the end or off bad performances or moving guys up like Jermell Charlo, guys who were 41 like Triple G that look like their heart might not even be in it. And Triple G was getting punched more in other fights on DAZN, on Steve Rose. Now he looked, bigger than normal. And that also becomes problematic because where do you go from here? He gonna fight David Morrell, because I don't even know if he can make 160 with whatever weight he is right now. Is he gonna fight the winner of Andrade and Benavidez? This is just all highly unlikely. So until otherwise announced, it's looking like Triple G is deuces, like he out of here. Let me know what you guys think. Drop your thoughts. If he is done, congratulations on his career and wish him a happy retirement. Ego Weight Watchers, the best in the business, and it's not even close in them. Boxing Ego YouTube. Super Thanks allows you, the viewers, to show a little bit of extra gratitude, which enables me as a full-time content creator to push out the content you need in the world of boxing. Underneath all the videos, you will see a heart with the $sign in it. You can enter any amount that you find suitable as a super thanks. A brand new, interactive, and colorful way to get your comments highlighted and noticed by not only myself, but other people on the YouTube platform. Super thanks, a unique and cool way to show and applaud us full-time content creators. Hopefully you guys enjoy the content. Super thanks. The future is now. The Hibernation 5s by Kenichi Bear. Hybrid gaming and lifestyle headphones. Out of the box, you can connect to any console or PC. Bluetooth ready with a low latency USB adapter, color RGB, and extreme bass mode. The Hibernation 5s adjust to you. Whether you need a gaming, travel, gym, or lifestyle headphones, the Hibernations got you covered. The new Hibernation 5s, link in the description. Customize the way you hear the world. Welcome to the nation. Are you tired of your YouTube videos not getting any views? Well, consider TubeBuddy. I've used TubeBuddy for years to scale up my YouTube channel. Now we're sitting over 200,000 subscribers. TubeBuddy is a browser extension that offers a ton of built-in productivity and time-saving services to take your channel to the next level. Use my link in the description to get started with TubeBuddy and level up your channel faster. We work.